Good morning and welcome. For those who might not know me, my name is Amanda Balch, and I have had the absolute honor of serving as the president of the class of 2021 for these past 4 years. On behalf of the entire Upstate community, it is my pleasure to finally be welcoming you to Match Day 2021, easily one of the most emotional, most anxiety-inducing, most transformative, and truly most memorable moments along our journey thus far. We are thrilled to be sharing this momentous occasion with you, both in person and remotely. And while I certainly wish we were all celebrating alongside each other, i.e. within hugging distance, I would like to take a moment to say thank you to the faculty, administration, and my fellow class officers who worked so hard to bring this hybrid ceremony to fruition and to restore some degree of normalcy in this anything but normal year. In the spirit of gratitude, there are countless other individuals that I would like to recognize on behalf of the class of 2021, but there is an award section later in the program, and I don't want to overstep, i.e. get in trouble with Dean White and Chuck over here. So please suffice it to say, Dean White, Dr. Chin, Dr. Duan, Dr. Mason, Dr. Lesperance, Dr. Draker and the Alumni Association, Dr. Maimoni, and so many others. We appreciate you, your support, and your guidance from the bottom of our hearts. I'd also like to extend a special thank you to Miss Lori Ferguson. Thank you not only for your unwavering support throughout these past 4+ years, and certainly throughout this past week, which likely felt like 4 years. You, Dean White, and Dr. Chin have gone above and beyond for our students in ways that I will never be able to explain, but also for ensuring that our MSPE letters were not only accurate, but timely, for ensuring we all had appropriate and safe spaces to interview in this virtual season, for making sure our rank order lists were both certified and submitted on time, and thank you so very much for making sure we have Sharpies to fill in our Match Day t-shirts today. To our families, our friends, and our mentors, thank you is an understatement. Today is as much a celebration of you as it is of our successes and our realizations of these lifelong dreams. Although today's envelopes and emails might display our names, we know deep down that this is but a representation of our extensive and impressive underlying support systems, and we could not be more appreciative for your influence. To the class of 2021, it was a tall task asking me to keep my admiration and adoration of you all to 5 minutes today. But first and foremost, congratulations. I think we're all intimately familiar at this point with the interview question, what would you say you're most proud of throughout these past 4 years? And my answer to that question was reflexive. It's my class. Not only am I humbled to have been a member of this incredible class, to have been chosen and supported as your representative has been one of the greatest honors of my life. You are the most brilliant, most tenacious, most altruistic, compassionate, resilient, and capable individuals that I have ever had the privilege of knowing and of growing alongside. I could not be prouder of your collective and individual accomplishments. You have worked so incredibly hard these past 4+ years, and you deserve and have earned every success. I cannot wait to learn what each of your envelopes contain, and neither can you, so it's about time I wrap up. I will end by saying that the institutions named within those envelopes are beyond lucky to call you one of their own henceforth, just as we have been here at Upstate. So on behalf of the entire Upstate community, congratulations, best of luck, and we are so incredibly proud of you. At this time, please join me in welcoming our beloved Dean of the College of Medicine, Dr. Lawrence Chin.
Thank you, Amanda. It's such a pleasure to be here today. I'm sorry we can't all be in the same room, but I'm looking at some familiar faces, and all of you are, I feel blessed to be with all of you. This is the most exciting day of the year. I think For me, it was the most exciting day when I was a student. It's the start of your professional life. It is a start of what you've dreamt of your entire life, and it's the beginning of a journey that is going to be rewarding. You're going to remember why you fell in love with medicine and why you wanted to be a doctor, a healthcare professional. And it's also the start of a difficult journey at times. And I think that I want you to know, class of 2021, that you can overcome any obstacles that come before you. You have gone through a pandemic. You've gone through the most bizarre interview season that I think any of us have been through. You are, in a word, resilient, and that is going to carry you far. There's a quote from a Japanese samurai that I want to share, and it's, "My barn has burned down, and now I can see the moon." So there are going to be times when you feel like your barn is burning down. You are going to make the best of it. You're going to remember why you became a doctor, healthcare professional, a scientist. You're going to overcome the odds. You're going to grow. You're going to get stronger. You're going to be smarter. And you're going to accomplish your dreams. You are an incredibly talented class. I admire all of you. I think of all of you fondly. You're like my family. I love you all. And I can't wait to find out where you're going. And I hope that you will keep in touch and know that we are always here for you. So, class of 2021, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chin, for everything. It is now my distinct pleasure to welcome to the podium the president of Upstate Medical University, Dr. Mantosh Jawan.
Good morning and welcome to you all. A special welcome to the families and loved ones of our students. Your students and your children and your loved ones have been with us for 4 years, enriched us for 4 years, so we are grateful for that. Thank you. To the students, this is an amazing moment, and I have just one wish for your special and fabulous class, that you find a residency where your passion for the subject, your hard work will be rewarded with happiness and will allow you to be the very best physician healers that you can be. So our best wishes, good luck, and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Dewan. At this time, please join me in welcoming to the podium the president of the Medical Alumni Association, as well as one of my most beloved mentors, Dr. Robert Draker.
Congratulations to all the students and their families and loved ones, as Dr. Dewan mentioned. This is truly an honor for me, and I'm very humbled by it. My match day, although a number of years ago, feels like it was yesterday being here. It's amazing for me to even realize I'm speaking to the class about your match day when my match day was so significant. And I was fortunate to stay here and further my education. Today is a very symbolic day for many reasons. Some of you may know today is St. Joseph's Day. And St. Joseph's Day is celebrated primarily by the Italian community. The color of St. Joseph's Day is red, which is why I have a red tie on, which is also the color that physicians celebrate, which is red in coloration. And the ruby is representative of physicians, and it's also protective against disease, apparently. That's always been a long-held belief. The other symbols we have are my white coat, which I'm wearing. I have a longer white coat The Alumni Foundation does not buy your next long white coat, so you'll have to worry about that on your own. I wish we could, but there's a limit to what we can do. The other symbol is the mask, which we have worn, we will continue to wear. Now, interestingly, the mask really has always been synonymous with a physician, a surgeon, and others, and now it's ubiquitous in society. However, it reminds us of the fragility of life and the way we need to prevent disease. As a resident, you're going to learn that you're going to build your house as a physician. We've tried to give you the best foundation we can, but your life really starts as a resident. And what you make of that life is completely up to you. You're going to meet physicians who mentor you and serve as guides, and you're going to meet some that make errors as well. And you are a human being. You're going to do good things, and sometimes you're going to witness bad things. I've often told people that being a physician is a very lonely job at times because you're going to suffer alone, and you're going to have moments when you actually can realize that you've saved a life. And no one's going to understand that except you yourself and perhaps your colleagues. So I'm just asking you to make the most of your education that's truly coming next, because you're going to turn around and say, oh my God, I'm not a student anymore, and I have to take care of a patient, and there's nobody behind me. And that's scary at first, but I know you'll get through it. You are a wonderful class, and I've been honored to know some of you. And I want you to know you're part of our family now and forever. And please make us proud, and I'm sure you will. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Draker. At this time, for the presentation of awards, as well as a presentation of the Class of 2021 match statistics, please join me in welcoming the one and only Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. Julie White.
Hello, everyone. I am so excited to congratulate you. I'm not going to talk about the realities of what's to come. I want you to enjoy this day. I want you to enjoy this moment. I want to make sure each of you just take a second and think about how far you've come. You deserve this, and we are honored to be joining you along the way. So I'm going to start with student awards. I'm not going to read the descriptions of the awards. I will rather just read the names of the award, and then I will announce the recipients. You have the descriptions of the awards in your program. Okay? So I am going to start, I am to also tell you, for students that are here on campus, you can stop in the lobby of Weiss Cotton Hall at the conclusion of the program to pick up your award. And for those of you participating remotely, the wonderful Campus Activities Office staff will be getting in touch with you about how to get a hold of those awards. So let's begin. The American College of Emergency Physicians Medical Student Professionalism and Service Award is going to Joan Chow. Congratulations, Joan. The Amwa Glasgow Rubin Citation for Academic Achievement is being received by a number of students today. Catherine Bunch, Danielle Clifford, Michelle Fenty, Nettie Irwin, Nicole Jusik, Nina Jusik, Sarah Myers, Malika Rajamani, and Rosalie Siciliano. The Binghamton Campus Department of Family Medicine Award is going to Thomas Bedard. Thomas is also receiving the Binghamton Campus Department of Internal Medicine Award. The Binghamton Campus Department of Neuroscience Award is going to Stella Chin. The Binghamton Campus Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology Award is going to Benjamin Fuller. Binghamton's Department of Pediatrics Award is being received by Leona Ramos. And the Binghamton Campus Department of Psychiatry Award is being received today by Michael Weingarten. The Binghamton Campus Department of Surgery Award is going to Devakar Lal. And Devakar is also receiving the Binghamton Campus Ronald Gritzenoff Award. The Dr. Bruce Farrell Award is being received today by Shaylin Kavanaugh. The Dr. David Murray Orthopedic Surgery Award is being received today by Zachary Visco. The David Turner Award in Biochemistry and Molecular Biology is presented today to Amanda Cayley. The Dean of Student Affairs Award is being received today by Sung Soo Lee. The Department of OB-GYN and Mr. and Mrs. William J. Gordon Medical Student Award is being received today by Claire Englert. The Ernest Carhort and Paul Palmer Award is being received today by Allison Stedman. Devakar Lal is receiving the Excellence in Anatomical Sciences Award, and the Excellence in Emergency Medicine Award is going to Daniel Tirado. The Family Medicine Faculty Scholarship Award is being received today by Sonia Nassipur. The Harry Feldman Preventive Medicine Award is going to Sydney Russell Lead and Megan Harris. The Dr. Herbert Laurie Award is being received today by Amanda Bouch. The Dr. Howard Weinberger Award in Pediatrics is going to Gretchen Goebel. The Dr. James Potts Medical Principals Award is being received by two students today, Adobe Appizi and David Ola. The Dr. John Bernard Henry Endowed Scholarship is being received by Ashraf Patel and Samuel Weeks. The Dr. and Mrs. Earl J. Kensley Memorial Endowment Award, the recipient is Megan Taggart. The Dr. Mark Hollander Psychiatry Award is being received by Ismet Yazelda. The Medical Alumni Foundation Achievement Award is going to Sarah Myers. And the Medical Society of the State of New York Community Service Award will be received by Sydney Russell Lead. Presented on behalf of Merck & Company, the Merck Manual Award recognizes medical students for their outstanding student achievement. This year's recipients are Cameron Brzezinski, Catherine Bunch, Mauro Despagna, Michelle Fenty, and Sarah Myers. The Outstanding Medical Student in Urology Award is being presented to two students today, Ava Dalu and Mauro Despagna. The Dr. Robert Nesbitt Jr. Student Award is being received today by Sarah Maddie. The Dr. William Williams Award in Internal Medicine is going to Sarah Myers. Let me pause here and allow everybody to congratulate the students on their awards. Next, we have the faculty awards given on behalf of the members of the class of 2021. The Medical Alumni Association Philip B. Armstrong Award is going to Dr. Margaret Maimoni. The Medical Alumni Association Teaching Award for Basic Sciences is going to a basic science department, and that the recipient is the Department of Cell and Developmental Biology. The Medical Alumni Association Syracuse Campus Clinical Faculty Teaching Award will be received by Dr. Amit Damoon. And the Medical Alumni Association Syracuse Campus Department Teaching Award will be received by the Department of Internal Medicine. The Medical Alumni Association Binghamton Campus Clinical Teaching Faculty Award will be received by Dr. Leslie Major. And the Medical Alumni Association Binghamton Campus Department Teaching Award is going to the Department of Psychiatry. So again, please join me in congratulating the award recipients. Now it is my opportunity and pleasure to talk to you, the class of 2021, about you and your match results. 175 students in your class participated in the match. 2 of you participated in the urology match, 1 in the military match, 2 in the ophthalmology match, and 170 of you participated in the NRMP match. At the conclusion of SOAP, 97% of your class successfully matched to a residency program. That is a great deal to be proud of. Let us congratulate each other. Here are some fun facts. The number of students going into primary care specialties, to include family medicine, psychiatry, internal medicine, pediatrics, and OB-GYN, 75 of you, or 43% of your class. We're very pleased about that. The number remaining in New York State, 91 of you will be staying right here in New York State, or 52% of your class. 32 of you will remain right here in the Syracuse area. 27 of you here at Upstate, 21 for your full residency, and 6 for your preliminary year. 5 of you will be going to St. Joe's right down the street, 2 for full residency, and 3 for a preliminary year. So that's a little tease as to what is to come when you open the envelope and/or email. So we all hope that when you do open those things, you are as proud of yourselves as we are of you. So I will now get out of the way so that we can all see the highly awaited match day video. And with that, I will ask Allison Stedman to come take control.
Thank you. So this year, making the match day video was more difficult than probably ever before. I'm really proud of everyone in the class who was able to contribute, and I feel like we had more than usual that were able to be a part, at least in some small way. I'd especially like to thank Andrea for all of her collaboration and directing talent, as well as Kushal and Praise, who did all of the wonderful editing. I'd also like to thank Andrew for mixing the perfect song and responding to all of our tiny changes and needs throughout this process. And I'd like to thank the people who volunteered to sing, Yvonne, Leona, Amanda, and Kate. I'd also like to thank Marina for all of your hard work and wonderful choreography. And that's all I actually have to say about that. So without further ado, here's 'Cause I Matched You.
I rank my programs, check my list. Baby, how you feeling? Rank programs, check my list. Baby, how you feeling? First year, tired of anatomy, learn to shoulder muscles. Keep it moving, yes, Lord. Trying to get through year 2, step 1, micro pharmacology 2. Come now, come dry your eyes. You know it's sketchy, you can simplify. It was really hard, but we made it by. Now we give advice to my alumni. Your SP gives you a bad score. Just tell Steve that his tie's hardcore. I checked my med hub, went to Palm. This unit's got me feeling. Long round, suture fails. Rotation's got me feeling.
high school. What? I just took a practice year, world turns out I scored 20% that block. Even though I Yankee dilly, yeah, I did practice problems, that's a student in me. Zoom, zoom, now I imagine that's an MD in me. Could have been a surgeon.
Non-committal.
Okay, so pediatrics.
They're so little.
You gotta choose a field.
That step is holding me back.
And that's the sound of your dreams sort of match. All the specialties really gotta be great. Please help me figure out my place. And you've got preventative care. Still impressed, know about the skincare. Find guys in the room with dark lighting. Red arm shooting beams like lightning. EM needed something more exciting. See your fusing bones, pets looking in the scope. You see the ICP rising, get neurosurge on the phone. Hey, there's neuro on a stroke code, anesthesia placed to IV. They will never, ever, 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 ever miss that heart stick. They twist so well in well check. Ain't worry about my vision, that's on opto. Or you can do gen surge. Here it comes, all up happy. Euro consult, the patient pulled his Foley. All the specialties really gotta be great. ENT is reconstructing the trace. Psychiatry with a leather armchair. Cheap lenses, sliding skill will get there. I am thinking of specializing. Set feeds, all the age of Siemens Tyson. Set him fully, let's get OB-GYN.
Zoom, zoom, Google Meets, camera on 'cause they told me to.
Ooh, baby.
Still got on my drawers, when did I last wear shoes?
Ooh, baby.
At home, dressed like a boss, got a virtual interview.
Ooh, baby.
Wish you had a crystal ball, don't fret, programs will like you.
That's how we roll.
When we match and everybody's gonna shine.
Yeah, we're gold.
Through a pandemic, the odds we defy.
Now we know.
Yeah, we stuck it out, got better over time.
So you know.
Ready residents, I can't believe it's time. Thankfully, matching where I wanna be. Finally earn that degree. Graduate with my MD, baby. Through the years, spending upstate devotee. Off to start residency. Graduate with my MD.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Graduate with my MD. Graduate with my MD.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Graduate with my MD. Graduate with my MD.
Well, we're back. I'm back. And I know you're all very excited. I'm super excited. So we're going to get ready for the toast and the countdown. And I have 11:56, so we got a few minutes. If you want to get your bubbly ready in your champagne glass, I'm going to pour myself a little here. I promise I don't have surgery today. But I still don't normally drink, so I'm just going to pretend. So we're going to get ready. But I hope you enjoyed that match video. That was very special. The most terrifying thing of this last week for me was when we were filming the video, and then Allison said, "Okay, now dance." And so first I froze, and then I realized that wasn't a dance, and then, but I think it got cut out, so I can only imagine how bad it looked. So. What do we have? I have 11:57. Is that about right? So, I guess I'll share one more story with you since we're waiting. to get your envelopes and get ready to rip open that seal. But I remember when I went through the match and I had sent my match list in, and at the last minute, and those are the days that you actually sent things in through the mail. There wasn't this fancy email thing. And in order to change things, you had to like go through FedEx. And actually at the last minute, I made a change in my match list that ended up being very impactful. And so you just never know what happens in life. This is one of those times where I think you just have to trust the gods to treat you well, and know that wherever you end up, you are going to be fine. You're a doctor, you're going to be training, you're going to be a physician, you're going to be taking care of patients. I've never met a doctor who didn't say they loved what they did. And so even if your journey takes a slightly different route, I guarantee you, you're going to be happy and fulfilled, and you'll know why we all agree this is really the best profession. So, okay, 30 seconds. So to the class of 2021, I wish you all much happiness, good health, and a fulfilling career, and congratulations to you and your family from all of us at Upstate. Cheers. Oh yes. So anybody that wants to come down and announce where you matched, please come on down to Medical Alumni Auditorium, and you can stand here and let us know. And it's 3, 2, 1. Open those envelopes. Woo!
Hey everyone, I'm Michael Weingarten. I matched at Case Western in dermatology in Cleveland, and I matched in Lincoln Shomer Shabbos for the first year in New York City. Really pumped. Thank you so much for watching.
Hey, my name's Harman Chopra. I'll be doing physical medicine and rehabilitation at Johns Hopkins University. Thank you.
This is exciting!
So for the 2021 match, I will be going to Mount Sinai for radiation oncology.
Well, for the 2021 match for radiology, I will be taking my talents to NYU Radiology. David Ola Yinka. Yes. Thank you very much.
Kevin Damery, class 2021.
Go to Pittsburgh!
Rachel Peterson going into internal medicine at Georgetown.
Woo!
John Kennedy going into anesthesia at fucking Mount Sinai.
Woo! Let's go!
Maria Nagani going into general surgery at Montefiore.
Woo!
Melissa Vitale, Pediatrics, Naval Medical Center, Portsmouth in Virginia.
Teresa Parascanola, Family Medicine.
So proper.
Albany Medical Center.
Yeah! Let's go!
Thanks, everyone.
Cheers! Cheers!
I'm back, y'all.
He's back. He's back.
Sorry for the excitement. Considering I have an advanced placement, I will be going for Mount Sinai for my first year, and I will finish off the rest of my training in Los Angeles at Kaiser Permanente.
I'll go next. So I'm Smith Agingi. I'll be going to Rochester for internal medicine.
Woo!
All right. Let me make sure I don't mess this up. So, for the 2021
Match day draft.
Yes, sir.
Quackle Downfree selects University of Massachusetts Medical School for anesthesiology. Woo! Let's go, man. Brothers? Brothers?
I'm Leona. I matched into pediatrics at Cohen Children's. I'm Ava. I matched into urology, like bladder, at University of Arizona in Tucson.
I'm Zoe. I matched into general surgery at University of Miami.
Do you want to go first? You can go first. Okay. I'm Stacy Martinez, and I'm so happy to announce I got into my #1 at Swedish Medical Center. I'm moving to Seattle. And I'm Alana. I'm also got into my #1, sticking around here at Upstate for medicine.
Hello, I'm Kate Bunch, and I hope the Bunch family is ready for a little cheese because we're going to the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I'm so happy, Mommy, Daddy, thank you so much. Jacqueline, JR, Bill, thank you. Tori Hannah Singer, I love you. Thank you so much.
I am Zach Bisco. I'm very excited. I'll be pursuing orthopedic surgery at UNC Chapel Hill Health System.
Good morning, family. I'd like to announce that I matched at my #1 top choice, University of Tennessee Health Science Center in Memphis. OBGYN. Thank you.
I'm Stephanie. I'm going into emergency medicine at Indiana University. Where's the camera? Where is it? Oh. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Andrea Rosen, and I'm going to surgery at St. Elizabeth's Medical Center in Boston.
Hi everyone, my name is Gabrielle Sages. I match family medicine at my #1 choice at the Christ Hospital and University of Cincinnati. Woo! I'm going to Ohio!
I'm Malika, and I matched at Johns Hopkins in pediatrics in their global health track.
I'm Kushal, and I matched at Mount Sinai for radiology.
I'm Cameron. I matched anesthesia at the Brigham.
All right, I'm Hannah. I'm going into pediatrics at Maine Med.
Hi, I'm Marina. I'm going into internal medicine at SUNY Upstate.
Hi, I'm Vasia Janakakos, and I matched ophthalmology at Monty Albert Einstein.
Hi, I'm Katie Pincus. I matched general surgery at Upstate.
Name is Andrew Howe, and I'm matching here at my second home here in Upstate.
My name is Rack, and I am going to UCLA for pathology.
My name is Lewis, and I'm going to Pittsburgh, UPMC for internal medicine.
Chris and Amanda are
Going
going
to
to
Christiana,
baby!
Hi, I'm Yvonne Yee, and I matched to my #1 at Rutgers, Robert Wood Johnson.
Hi, I'm Sonia Narsper, and I matched into Kaiser at San Diego, my favorite program.
You go first.
Everybody, we are going to Duke and
UNC.
Hi, I'm Nettie, and I'm going into pediatrics at Utah.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is future Dr. Brianna Michael, and I will be going to Mount Sinai Hartland.